Have you ever watched the Winter Olympics? I mean, really watched it. You see a snowboarder standing at the top of this monster halfpipe, and the whole world just goes silent. And then they drop in, launching into the air, twisting, flipping. It's like they're defying gravity itself, with millions of people holding their breath. It seriously looks like magic. But what if I told you that their secret to landing those insane tricks is the exact same secret you can use to absolutely crush your next exam?
Yeah, because here's the part they don't always put in the highlight reel. They fall. A lot. They get slammed by pressure, by tiny mistakes, by just plain old fear. Does that sound a little familiar? Midterms, deadlines, that voice of self-doubt in your head. Look, life knocks all of us down. But this right here, this is the core of the whole thing. It's not about never falling, it's all about the comeback. So, let's start thinking about this in a new way. That halfpipe, it's not just a giant ramp made of snow and ice. For us, it's a metaphor. It represents the challenges you and I face every single day. The pressure, the need to perform, the risk. It's all the same game, you know? We're just playing it on a different field. And when you look at it this way, the parallels are kind of crazy, right? An Olympian is trying to defy gravity. You're trying to meet a tough deadline. They're trying to land some complicated, mind-bending trick. You're trying to ace a really hard exam. The insane pressure of the big competition. Hello, midterms and finals week. And that gut-wrenching fear of falling flat on your face, that's the self-doubt that can stop you before you even start. See what I mean? It's the same battle. So, if it's the same battle, how do they win? Well, it's not just about some raw, natural talent. Champions are built. They're built through small, consistent daily habits. It's all about training your mind and your focus, long before you ever step into the arena. So let's break down exactly how they do it. It all starts the moment you wake up. Your morning mindset really does set the tone for everything else. And we're just talking 10 extra minutes here. Before you even think about checking your phone, before all the chaos of the day hits, you do these 3 things. 1, write down just one single, non-negotiable priority. 2, close your eyes and actually see yourself succeeding at that one thing. You're priming your brain for a win, just like an athlete visualizes landing a trick. This tiny focused start, it creates this incredible, unstoppable momentum. Okay, next step, your afternoon action plan. A snowboarder doesn't learn a 1080 spin all at once, right? They break it down into smaller pieces. And you're gonna do the same thing. Don't think, I have to write this whole essay. No, think, I'm just gonna write the first paragraph. Break every big task into mini tasks. Then you set a timer for a 25-minute focused sprint. After that, you take a 5-minute break. And here's the key. Every time you finish a sprint, you give yourself a check mark. That little physical action gives your brain a hit of dopamine, which feels good and makes you want to do it again. And this whole thing, it's not just some random productivity hack. It actually has a name. It's called the Pomodoro method, and it is backed by real neuroscience. See, our brains are wired for these short, intense bursts of focus, not for 8-hour marathons. The Pomodoro method works with your brain's natural rhythm. Those little breaks prevent you from getting burned out, and they keep your focus super sharp. It's all about training smart, not just training hard. And just as important as the work itself is the recovery. At the end of the day, champions rest. Your brain is a muscle, and you have to let it recover. So your evening routine is simple. First, turn off your phone for 30 minutes before bed. Let your brain calm down. Second, think about what went well today and what you learned. And finally, do some light stretching or movement. This isn't about being lazy. It's about recharging your batteries so you can come back even stronger tomorrow. Okay, so we've covered the routines, the what to do, but now we're going to get to the real secret weapon. This is the thing that truly separates the good from the great. It's not about what they do, it's about how they think. It's their internal mindset. Your self-talk is a form of training. Let that sink in. Every single time you think, I can't do this, you are practicing failure. Champions know this, so they actively swap out that negative talk. I can't do this becomes, I can try, I can improve. I'm too tired becomes a strategic, okay, I'll rest now and focus later. This isn't just fluffy, positive thinking. It's literally brain training. You're using neuroplasticity to strengthen the pathways in your brain for resilience and success. This mantra just perfectly captures that champion mindset. It's not about blind optimism, it's a whole framework. The first 2 parts, I can land it, I will land it, that's all about building confidence. But that last part, if I don't, I learn, oh my man, that is the game changer. It totally reframes what failure means. A fall isn't the end. It's just data. It's a lesson. It's fuel for your next attempt. But what about that fear? The kind that just paralyzes you before you can even get started. There's a really simple, science-backed trick for this. You have to name the monster. Just acknowledging a fear out loud, actually saying, I am nervous about this exam, has been shown to lower its emotional power in your brain. It takes this big, scary monster and it shrinks it down to something manageable. Once you've named it, you can act anyway, even if it's just one tiny step. All right. We've gone through the routine, the mindset, and the science behind it all. Now it's time to bring it all together. It's time for you to drop into your own halfpipe. And look, this is not about becoming some perfect superhuman student overnight. Not at all. It's just about starting. It's about landing your next trick, starting right now.
So what's the big takeaway here? It's that mastery is built on momentum. So pick one tiny win for today, just one. Maybe it's doing a single 25-minute study sprint. Maybe it's just writing down your priority for tomorrow morning. And when you do it, really celebrate it, because that small victory creates momentum. And small wins, when you stack them up day after day, they turn into huge, life-changing results. You have to remember, every single champion started exactly where you are right now, at the very beginning.
So, I'm going to leave you with this question. Forget about the whole mountain for a minute. Forget about the final grade. Just focus on the very next move. What is the one small trick you are going to land today?